Have you ever been scrolling across YouTube? Just mindlessly scrolling, not for any particular reason, just looking for a video to watch. And then you see this. What the fuck is this?
Dude, what is this? What is this?
Angry Birds 3. The trailer just came out. For me, it was about 3 hours ago. And while it's not necessarily a remake, it is a sequel that you probably think doesn't make sense. With other movie releases, you're probably holding on to the hope that something new will come along. Or maybe something more your preference or style. Something that people haven't done before. However, no one in their right mind honestly looked into their brain and went, "Oh yeah, I for sure want to continue the storyline of Angry Birds." No one looked into the back crevices of their mind and went, "Yeah, I wonder if Red the Bird from Angry Birds is having kids right now." On top of that, sometimes the sequels can be kinda good. Like, take for example Shrek. They milked Shrek for all it's worth for 5 movies. And the previous 4 were actually kind of good. And the second best Shrek to me is the 4th one. So, props to them. But this one is kind of different. Because like the new Scary Movie that just came out, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of pop culture references funny. Because they take bird names and mash them into real celebrity names.
Come on, name someone who's cooler than your dad. Adolf Biegler, Jeffrey Kwammer, Benito Bigolini.
And it's so unbelievably cringe because they thought to themselves, I wonder how I can relate to my younger audience, as if it's that much of an entertainment gap. I can understand the fact that we had brain rot for a little bit, but they're acting like they haven't released any movies that hit with a younger audience, like The Backrooms, the new Obsession movie. Go watch that, it's honestly great. And so many more that they just push aside and act like they don't exist. They make this weird, stupid bit in the movie trailer where they make Red come into the room and see his daughter sitting on the bed, and she's responding back like she can't hear him, and eventually he's like, "Hold on, my dad's here." Like, what the hell are you talking about? What kind of bit is that where it doesn't make any sense? They try to make it a teenager too and style it like it's some sort of relatable thing. Like, it's relatable among teenagers to completely despise their parents for absolutely no reason. What's weird is that it makes me think they didn't have enough material because halfway through the trailer, they play the beginning scene of the trailer. I know I did that in my last video at the end of the video with a comic book slam effect, but Jesus, it's this is a $28 billion company? What the hell are we doing? At some point, they mentioned the Bellagio fountains in the trailer after a child starts peeing through a strainer, and it made me really question my life choices and how I got to this point, because it seems like this movie is just a collection of jokes they came up with in the writer's room, but couldn't find a place to put it, so they just stuck it wherever, plugged it into ChatGPT, and decided the only way that they could write it was to take whatever plot points it spit out and mash it together into a movie. The only good part about this trailer, from what I saw, is the last scene with the soda. It felt more like the last Angry Birds movies that, came out. And I understand it sounds like I was purely hating, but it's not without good reason. People deserve better, bigger movies nowadays, and if you're gonna make a sequel, it should, without a doubt, be the best movie in the line by far. The Shrek series has been the best movie being the original, sure, but all of those movies can stand on their own and still be great. This one, I don't think so. And it's not without reason either. If this movie drops and becomes popular because it's more directed towards a child audience and that's all they're looking for, the movies industry itself will start taking that and start using that same material in their movies forthwith. And that isn't a good thing to do. And more importantly, it's not a good thing to do because of the fact that we need movies to mean something, right? You need to hit a core audience. You need to hit a section of your audience with something that's good, something that is substance. And this just isn't it. And it's not like this is some new movie that they're releasing where it's something original and it's something that, while original, it's corny and it's probably not gonna be as enjoyed. This is Angry Birds 3, an established, well-known movie series, so to speak, that has become really, really popular. I might see the movie myself when it drops, but honestly, I don't think I will. I just don't think that it's going to be good, and I don't want this to become such a popular movie to the point where they start taking that movie and using it as justification to make more movies afterwards worse. Thank you for watching.